My roommate always flashes a creepy smile when asking for likes, and everyone who likes her loses something precious. My roommate had a peculiar knack for pestering everyone into liking her posts on social media, all so she could collect enough likes to claim some prize or another. It was her way of life-enagging, nudging, and guilting us into clicking that little thumbs up. One time the campus beauty queen liked my roommate's ad for a facial mask, not long after she was in a horrific car accident. The vehicle caught fire and her face suffered severe burns, leaving her disfigured beyond recognition. Meanwhile, my roommate seemed to undergo a miraculous transformation, her complexion turning porcelain fair and flawless as though she'd been kissed by the heavens. Then there was the academic prodigy, a shoo-in for graduate school, who liked her tutoring service post. Entered after he was exposed for academic fraud, and his once brilliant reputation was reduced to ashes. Strangely enough, my roommate's research paper suddenly won an award, catapulting her to fame and fortune. And me, I fell into her trap too. I liked her rental agency ad, and before I knew it, my world crumbled. A scandal erupted, revealing that I was the result of a mix-up at birth. It turned out she was the long-lost child of wealth and privilege, a hidden gem cast into the rough, now reclaimed by her rightful family. As for me, I was packed off to the countryside village she had escaped from, and forced into a brutal marriage with an old man. My life became a living hell, and eventually I died there, broken and forgotten. But fate wasn't done with me yet. When I opened my eyes again, I found myself back on the day my roommate begged me to like her post in exchange for yet another prize. I glanced down at my hands and legs, eyes widening in disbelief. "Lucy," Vanessa Parker's voice chimed in, sending a shiver down my spine. "I am just one short, help me out, will you?" Her tone was polite, almost pleading, but the sound of it made my skin crawl. I turned to face her, her smile seemingly sincere, but a flicker of hatred crossed my mind. In my past life, Vanessa, who had clawed her way out of the countryside, was always trying to save money. She had a habit of sharing posts on her social media to collect likes for rewards. 52 likes, and you can get a free face mask, she'd exclaim excitedly. "Lucy, why don't you try it too?" she'd suggest, her gaze holding an odd glimmer of anticipation. I had dismissed it as harmless, a marketing gimmick from businesses trying to drum up engagement. "Come on, Lucy, it doesn't cost a thing," she'd urge, beaming as she encouraged me to repost her promotional posts. I'd politely decline, shaking my head. These promotional freebies were often about to expire items or tiny samples, and with my sensitive skin, I wasn't willing to take the risk. She never insisted, but when she thought I wasn't looking, her eyes would flash with a hint of jealousy. "Great, I've got all the likes I needed for the face mask," she'd announce one day, her voice laced with excitement. "The company says it'll ship soon," she added, her laughter carrying a sharp, grating edge of satisfaction. Her glee unsettled me, but I had little time to dwell on it. Just then, my advisor called. "Lucy, Penelope Reese from the drama department got into a car accident. I am overwhelmed here. You are the student council president. Could you handle the hospital paperwork and visit her on behalf of the school?" I hung up, feeling uneasy as I caught Vanessa's overly bright smile fixed on me. "Lucy, what's wrong?" "Penelope's been in an accident. I need to go help with some paperwork," I said as I hurried to gather my things. "What a fun shame, Vanessa," replied, her voice dripping with regret, though the eerie smile creeping onto her lips betrayed her true feelings. I pushed the thought aside and rushed out the door. "At the hospital," I gasped, covering my mouth at the sight before me. Penelope's face was burned beyond recognition, her body swathed in bandages like a mummy. For a student in the drama department, such an injury was catastrophic. But the tragedies didn't stop there. After I had finished coordinating with Penelope's family, another call came from my advisor asking me to look into some issues on the school forum.